This is the Bombcast. And obviously you know that for tuning into the channel or whatever. This is the Bombcast where we take shots, and I don't give a fuck if you sit there and say, oh, there's fucking alcoholics. We're taking bombs and getting fucked up, talking sports just like everybody wants to do.
Just talking shit, talking sports, and we're getting fucked up, having a good time.
Getting fucked up, having a good time. Speaking of that, we're going to be taking a not Jaeger bomb to start out the show. And then we're just going to proceed into fight talk from there probably, or whatever the fuck we want to, honestly. But yeah, let's pour them up or whatever. Get these shots taken. These bombs taken. Not Jaeger bombs with the not monster.
Got these not Jaeger bombs with the not monster. Let's get it popping off.
Oh, fuck yeah.
The first not Jaeger bomb of the podcast. Was that exciting?
It tasted like not Jaeger. It wasn't exciting. It tasted like horse pussy, actually. But
it did. That was a rough not Jaeger bomb.
It's mind-blowing that's not Jaeger.
I can't believe it's not Jaeger.
That should be something we should say all the time.
It is.
It's not Jaeger, and our minds are blown it's not. But, yeah. Anyways, let's just jump right into Dana's mind-blowing statement. Like, I'm fucking sitting at my house, and I read, our minds are going to be blown by this UFC 200 card, but the only thing that's blowing my mind, personally, is Brock versus Fedor. That's, like, everything else is, like, nothing. Like, GSP coming back's cool, but, I mean, he'll wrestle fuck Robbie for 5 rounds and shit. I mean, what the fuck?
Yeah. It's mind-blowing that how not exciting it is compared to how thrilling UFC 100 was for a lot of people that were watching back then.
It's just, like, we saw McGregor get handled already. And why he wants that fight again at 200, at 170 is fucking mind-blowing, dude. Maybe that's what fucking Dana wanted to do.
That is quite mind-blowing. You know.
We saw him on stakes. He sucks.
Yeah, we saw him on stakes. Diaz got a chin, though. He didn't really hit him in the chin, but he's got a chin.
One-2'd him right on the chin, though. I mean, Nate Diaz to Conor.
Yeah. You know, the 170 thing, that's mainly because, I'm guessing, is because they want to keep 155 open for McGregor. And if they take Nate Diaz at 155, which is he is a true 155er, if they take that fight and Nate beats him handedly again, that 155 is not there for a while. And they probably, you know,
But what if he fucking gets starched by Nate Diaz in the first round and Frankie Edgar wins or Aldo wins, and then he goes back to featherweight and he loses again? He goes from the most, like, making the most money in the sport, the most marketable guy, to being worthless, dude.
Yeah.
How are you going to fucking market a dude off 3 losses?
3
on
losses in a row.
Fox Sports 1 card?
I don't know. I mean, he'd probably still be a draw.
McGregor versus Doohoo Choi on fucking FS1? In fucking China or something?
I mean, he'd probably still be a draw. We don't know that. I mean, who's been draws off losses like that, too? I mean, if he gets beaten handedly again, we don't know what's going to happen. It's safe to say, same story, but that's why they do the fight. That's why they fight.
I don't know, man. Obviously, yeah, I don't know. I just don't see him finishing Nate Diaz, dude. I see Nate Diaz being too durable, and he's not going to submit him on the ground. He's going to have to he's going to have to point fight him, dude. It's going to have to be a point fighting thing, or that's just what I'm seeing, dude, because Nate Diaz is tough as fuck. He only got finished 1 time by Josh Thompson, which was a head kick, took it flush on the chin. He still wasn't out. His brother threw in the towel. He's just tough as fuck, dude, and I don't see him getting finished by Conor McGregor. He's too fucking small. He hits hard still, even though he's small. He still hits hard. I mean, obviously, he split him open and shit, but
it's just something about those Diaz brothers with the chins.
And that his fucking eye getting split open was definitely the scar tissue from all the fucking wars he's been in over the years, man. I mean, yeah. Fuck.
And if he was to point fight Diaz and won by a 5-round decision, is that really that much of a statement that he got his win back?
Well, I mean, knowing the UFC, they'll come out and say Conor had a fucking torn ACL or his dick was hurting or some shit, so he couldn't push the pace or something. But, I mean, I'm mind-blown how fucking Dana this dick rides McGregor. Dana White is the boss and shit, and he said he wouldn't accept. He insisted it was at 170. Dana White's the boss, Lorenzo's the boss, and fucking Joe Silva should have said, this is at 155 because it doesn't fucking make sense at 170 again. So if he wins, what, are they going to try to market him against Robbie Lawler or George St. Pierre or something? Like,
No.
He beat a fucking lightweight. If he does that again, they're going to have to set up a third one at UFC 209.
Right.
Stock the motherfucker.
Motherfuckers. What? But
Not surprised, motherfuckers.
Not surprised. But, you fuck, you never know. I mean, they probably, if he wins at 170, they're going to act like it was a welterweight fight. If he loses at, 170, they're going to just say,
oh, he went up 2 weight classes again.
Yeah, exactly. You can't really say the same story twice. But, hey, maybe it's a whole different fight, but we really don't fucking know.
They're in the fucking business of promoting fights, though, dude. I mean, obviously. But if he loses to Diaz, he goes to 55 or wins and goes to, like, where does he go from there? That's what, like, does he fight another contender at welterweight, or does he vacate his belt at fucking 45? They're making an interim belt for a reason, Connor.
Or maybe they're making the interim belt just to hype up the the inevitable 145, defense.
Well, I mean, they should have stripped him from the belt. He's taken 2 fights outside of his weight class. He's healthy.
It's true. It's gonna be weird to have a fight saying for the interim featherweight champion, and then Bruce Buffer saying later for the main event saying the reigning featherweight champion in the same fucking card.
Yeah. No. Yeah. 200.
Has that ever? That's never happened. That's just weird.
It's just fucking stupid. They usually don't have non-title fights as the main event, especially if the rumored fucking co-main event is George St. Pierre versus Robbie Lawler. Like, that's the motherfucking great fight.
That'll probably be 60% of the views right there, at least. That's not even a McGregor card right there anymore. If GSP
it's just a
back,
big fucking. It's, dude. You can't have McGregor over George St. Pierre. That's just what I think. He carried the UFC. Him and Anderson Silva, and Brock was there. He only fought like 7 times in the UFC, but George St. Pierre
is still the biggest draw. So.
Biggest draw. I mean, yeah. He's not necessarily the most exciting fighter.
Or the longest, but he was still bringing in the money.
He was the big money fight for a while. Now McGregor is, but I don't know. McGregor, he might be the best talent to fuck his career up. If he goes and loses to Diaz again, he has a super fucking weight cut to 45, super fucking hydrate back up to 172. Mike Dolce can do anything.
He'll need Dolce for that.
No, he'll fucking definitely need Dolce for that. Quit doing hookers and fucking cocaine and shit. You saw that video, Connor? We don't fucking buy it. Jon Jones fucking shit.
Jon Jones freaking influencing Connor, man. Doing coke and having too much of a good time.
Which is fine. I mean, whatever. If you can fucking be the baddest man on the planet, didn't do cocaine out of strippers' buttholes or whatever.
Only training 6 times in a whole camp to fight Gustafsson and still win.
I'm not buying that.
I'm not buying that either, but that's rumored.
No, yeah, that is rumored. I mean, we'll have to get Cowboy.
He said I didn't try. If I can get away with this, then what else can I get away with?
You can't get away from fucking hit and runs, John.
You can't get away from breaking pregnant women's bones.
Yeah. You took DC's fucking thing to DC's break bones shirt to a literal thing with breaking that woman's bones, man. Which is fine, I guess, whatever. We know you haven't changed, though, John. Post all the Instagram videos you want. We know you're doing cocaine on the side. Which is fine.
Yeah.
I accept you, John.
It's fine. I accept it, too. I mean, when you're talking shit to a cop, did you watch the video?
I watched the video.
When you're talking shit to a cop,
How much coke were you on, John?
Drag racing, I mean, it was kind of, he wasn't drag racing, just revved his engine when you got a muscle car.
But you can't do that.
You can't be doing that.
Kenny Florian said, I mean, we got to take everything Kenny says with a grain of salt these days.
No, you definitely have to take that with a grain of salt from Kenny Florian.
We are in a state of war, hashtag Kenny Florian. But he said he got pulled over in Boston for that, or whatever, for just revving his engine.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's something you can't do. You shouldn't do, I guess. I don't know. But that cop has been accused of racial profiling in the past, though. So, I mean, but John, just hire a fucking driver.
There's no
tweet
reason
at me
be driving.
On Twitter. I will drive you, John.
I will drive John
for payment in cocaine.
John, if you got some keys for us, we're down. We're game.
John, I'm down
This'll
to
be the
drive your
Coke
Corvette,
cast real
bro.
quick.
I'll gladly get cited for fucking drag racing for you, John.
I will take that every time. Get me in with Greg Jackson and Winklejohn.
Give me in with Greg Jackson, dude. Brock Lesnar, I'm coming, bro. What? So, okay. What fight's going to blow your mind at 200 now? Now that we have the interim fight, we have the Nate Diaz shit, we have Velasquez and that great fighter, Johnny Henderson, just got his ass whooped. Dano, nobody wants to see that motherfucker.
Got his ass
I personally want to see Rochalt on there, dude. That's co-main.
Fucking Rochalt, man. We're
So
sorry
I
for,
could do a
sorry
bump
for the
of cocaine.
UFC loss of Rochalt. It's exciting ass.
No shit, dude. Rochalt, R.I.P. Big Butt.
I mean, speaking of John, he said he wanted to make a quick turnaround and say that DC fight is in John's favor of 2 rounds. So you think he turns around and gets on that 200 card?
I mean, it depends if he's still
Dana,
duck
that
and rumble.
would blow our minds if John Jones makes a quick turnaround after taking back his title.
Jon Jones will be doing blow, and that will blow our mind. But I mean,
If we got Jon Jones Rumble at 200, I would say
but just
my mind is blown.
Just look what John did, dude. He fucking got in a hit and run accident with all the drugs in the world or whatever, just to fucking duck
Rumble,
dude.
He went to those lengths to duck Rumble. I can't believe it.
He said, "I can't fight that motherfucker. That motherfucker's a
You see what he did to
motherfucker."
Gustafson?
Yeah, I went 5 rounds with Gus. He couldn't hurt him. He beat the fuck out of 1 round. Dana, sorry, I've been doing cocaine.
Can't do it.
Yeah, I'll fight DC because he looked like shit against Frank Mir and Dan Henderson and shit. But yeah, that motherfucker Rumble. I'm out for a year. I'm out for a year. Let DC fucking break his bones or whatever the fuck he stupid saying is.
Try to toss him, I guess.
He outworked him.
He did
that's
outwork
for sure.
him. He did good. He broke him a little bit.
He took some big shots from him.
He took one big shot. The rest were good shots.
Well,
one
they're
big
good
one
shot.
that actually
one
dropped
big
him.
shot. Yeah, I guess. DC's tough as fuck.
DC's tough as fuck, dude. He's legit. But when it comes to Jon Jones' division, just change it to Jones weight.
Jones weight. No, DC is going to beat Jon Jones.
He very well could.
No, he's going to beat him, and he's going to win a split decision. That's what I think.
It's very possible.
Because last time he just got into a ego battle. Because Jones took him down, and then in the 5th round, he wasn't trying to finish Jones. He just wanted to get a takedown.
That's right.
He got the takedown, and then Jones popped right back up. Like,
When
DC, fight your game plan, dude.
When you're an Olympic wrestler, and that's what got you there, and you get fucking took down by Jon Jones, I'm sure that, I don't know for sure, but I'm sure that breaks you.
Yeah, I'm not an Olympic wrestler or anything, but
I'm sure that breaks you a little bit.
No, definitely the confidence factor. Because after that, it was just he was like, I got taken down. Now I can't get off striking. I can't. I mean, not many people can get in Jon Jones' reach, but I mean, Jones was coming down off a fucking 3-week coke bender or something like that, dude. He looked like shit, and he's still fucking 50-45 DC, dude. It wasn't even close.
Yeah.
I mean, a motivated Jones. He's doing powerlifting videos. He looks to be in phenomenal shape.
He looks to be in phenomenal shape.
He's just fucking huge, dude.
That's a defensive end right there.
No, his brothers, obviously, they're in the NFL. I mean,
Chandler.
he got traded to the Cardinals.
He did. I forgot about that.
To do cocaine near, closer to
No,
John.
Chandler's drug of choice was spice.
Oh, yeah.
John.
Well, it's because the NFL, dude. Like,
yeah, you can't be doing coke in the NFL, but
you can't do cocaine, but you can't
when it comes
smoke
to
weed.
synthetic weed,
It's
I
fair
guess you
game.
can do it.
Yeah. Start hallucinating and shit, Chandler. It's okay.
Yeah.
Just call your buddy Goodell. He won't even fucking worry about it.
He's right there with Kraft, and they're just brewing trouble over there, letting
Sucking
shit off
each
the
other's
hook all
cocks.
the time over there in New England.
No shit, dude.
Oh,
What
Chandler's on spice?
Chandler's on space.
Just trade him.
I'll
He's-
let it
he's
slide
fine.
this time, Robert. As long as you hook me up with that fucking hooker. Next
Let
time
me
we're in
meet Tom
Boston.
Brady for a 20th time. I always love
Let me
that.
meet Tom Brady for a 20th time, dude. And do that, reenact that Ted scene where he tried to extract his semen.
Let Tom deflate my balls, Robert.
Oh my god, yeah. No. Yeah, I mean, I honestly, Roger Goodell's a fucking cocksucker. And that's the bottom line. On to tennis. Just kidding.
Football season's over.
Football season's over. We don't give a fuck.
Back
about
to
this
Chandler's
shit.
brother. We'll go back to Jon
Chandler's
Jones.
brother John, though. That he's a motherfucker of motherfuckers, dude. I mean,
He's the motherfucker.
yeah, he's the
The
motherfucker.
king of motherfuckers.
You think he's the toughest man in the history of the world?
He's the so
Could he beat anybody in a hand-to-hand combat in the history of the world? Do you think?
okay. So he is arguably the best MMA fighter ever.
He's the most dominant MMA fighter ever.
The most dominant MMA fighter ever. He has career to go. What is he? 28.
He's 28, but after Coke, he's 34.
Okay. Anyways, so Jon Jones, he saw some, and he has some career in him still. Who knows how long he wants to do it or whatever. So we don't know what it's going to be like when it's all said and done. Right, but right now his track record, people consider him the GOAT already.
I mean, just look at who he's beaten already. I mean, Shogun, Rampage, Rashad Evans, Chael Sonnen, Gus, DC. He beat Ryan Bader already. I mean, Lyoto Machida. That fucking track record speaks for itself. If you look at Anderson Silva's track record, he was dominant for longer. 16-0 to start his UFC career. But I mean, some of those times he was fighting Travis Lutter, non-title fight, James Irvin, Stephan Bonner, those kind of guys. Like, Jones beat Stephan Bonner, but when he got the title, he wasn't fighting those guys anymore. He's been fighting the best of the best. And it's not even been close. I mean, he beat Glover Teixeira, too. Another guy I forgot. He dominated Glover Teixeira. And we haven't seen a champion like do that kind of shit. George St. Pierre, he won the title, and then he got KO'd by Manziel, worked his way back into the title fight. Jones has never been in trouble. I mean, the Gus fight was close, but he took over the last 2 rounds.
Right. Rocked him.
I mean, he's just tough as fuck, dude. It speaks for itself, dude.
Yeah, when you have a, what is he, 6'4"?
Yeah, 6'4",
6'4",
80 fucking 3 years, or whatever
84.5.
the fuck it is, dude.
6'4" man with
every
84.
fight.
Grows every fight, gets bigger and gets whatever.
Just like Dan Henderson's height.
Just fluctuates. I think that I haven't been alive for the existence of man, but that motherfucker could probably beat anybody ever.
No doubt.
He's
dude.
a trained martial artist.
He's trained, yeah. I mean, if you take those, I don't know, man.
It's not like Greco-Roman or people in Rome or Greece were training jiu-jitsu. They were training wrestling.
Well, they're training wrestling. They're not training to get fucking kicked in the head either.
Yeah,
Jones, he's versatile on the feet. He's not a great striker necessarily. His techniques they're just unorthodox.
They are.
That oblique kick, spinning back elbow. He kicks.
He'll fake spins and throw hooks and shit too.
It's just crafty. He's just crafty because
Don't
he
know
doesn't have
where
the
he's coming
power of
from.
some other people.
Right. You have to be crafty when you don't have that power. But with that training, we don't know how that power is going to be nowadays. Maybe he got something, maybe didn't. But usually, when it comes to fighting, it's you born with power.
You're born with power, yeah, but he was just born with freak genes,
athleticism.
Like 6'4",
Brothers
84
in
inch
the
reach.
NFL.
They're born for contact and whatever else. Dude. I mean, his brother Arthur was a state champion wrestler, who he still goes to Greg Jackson sometimes
And then beats the shit out of John.
Yeah, he still beats the shit out of John and trains wrestling with him. When he moves to heavyweight, he's probably gonna have to do that more often. Arthur's a big motherfucker.
Yeah.
He's a D lineman in the NFL, dude. Come on. And I mean, if you're a D lineman in the NFL, you're athletic as fuck.
Right.
It's not the fucking Vince Wilforks of the NFL. Those guys are.
He's even athletic as fuck too.
Well,
he's
yeah,
not, but he is.
But like those guys are gone now, dude.
Yeah.
It's the fucking hybrid, the Jadeveon
Stand-ups,
Clowney
the
types
fucking,
guys.
yeah.
JJ Watt is a motherfucker, dude.
It's about the stand-up motherfuckers. It's about the dudes that can, if they wanted to go play outside linebacker, they could, but they're gonna sit down in a stance and play D end, or they're gonna come up off the guards and
Michael
be a D tackle.
Bennett.
Michael Bennett's fucking crazy too.
It's insane the athleticism those Jones brothers have, dude.
The athleticism is crazy. 1%ers, people. It has to be under 1% of people that play sports make pro sports.
Well, under 1% of people make pro sports,
Yes.
and then under 1% of people that are in pro sports are the fucking Jones brothers.
Yes.
Like, There's motherfuckers.
Oh, Jones could be fucking. He could probably be elite. Jon Jones could probably be elite in the NFL.
No, yeah, no doubt, because he's just fucking long and he's like.
He's like fucking Chandler.
Yeah,
he's like just a reincarnation of Chandler and like a 1 inch shorter. And I mean, he's only looks skinny because he's not doing NFL or he's not.
Well, he's cutting the 205 and fighting the UFC.
Yeah.
When he's not cutting, he's 240 fucking pounds
Right.
and he's like a monster, man.
Yeah.
He just looks skinny because he's so fucking tall and lanky. I mean, but he's fucking stronger than fuck.
Yeah.
He ragdolls motherfuckers, dude.
Yeah.
Ragdolled motherfuckers. Made fucking Daniel Cormier look like a fucking lightweight, dude.
So in the first round, Daniel Cormier never been taken down. Throws a fucking high kick. Jones catches like it wasn't shit. Kicked his leg out from underneath him, took him down, and was on top of him for a while.
John is just so fucking. It's just such an.
I'm excited for that fight.
I'm super excited.
Like, and you would think like, man, I don't want to see Daniel Cormier and Jon Jones again, but they advertise it as the biggest rivalry in MMA, and you know what? It kind of is.
Well, it's just so funny because John just gets under DC's skin so much. They're in the same room. That motherfucker, DC on UFC Tonight's just like this nice guy. He's like playing around with Kenny Florian, Karen Bryant, and this motherfucker just changes around Jones, man. It's ridiculous. It's insane.
Whole different person.
It's a whole different person, dude.
I'm willing to die in the octagon, John.
Be prepared to do that. On that note, let's pour up another not Jaeger bomb and let's just do the Jaeger bomb to the 200 UFC 200 fights. Jon Jones being clean and sober. So we're gonna drink for him. John, email me again if you need a driver. I will work for cocaine. Don't worry about that.
Another not Jaeger bomb.
Another not Jaeger bomb. Not Monster and not Clear Cups. So I'm gonna pour it up, Andrew. What the fuck are we gonna talk about next?
I was just gonna say, Daniel Cormier said, "I'm willing to die in the octagon, John." And he said it in all seriousness. When we were watching it, we watched it together. We watched 196 together. We were watching it, and he said, "I'm willing to die in there, John." And he said, looked him in the eyes and said, "Be prepared to do that." And we looked at each other, and I said, Daniel's gonna fucking
DC's
die.
DC's fucking dead.
DC's fucking dead, man.
We might see a motherfucker taking on the octagon in a body bag, dude.
Ooh, we might see another death in the octagon, which happened earlier this year with fucking Dada 5000.
Dude, Dada 5000 is the cardio king of the world. Has Dada been released yet?
I don't know. If
he died 3 times.
I know that it was like a week and a half ago he was still in the hospital. 1.5 to 2 weeks ago he was still in the hospital, and I didn't hear a word, so he might still be in the hospital.
Kimbo Slice beat him to death.
Kimbo Slice beat him to death. But
fuck Kimbo Slice. Hashtag tweet at me if you want to see me fight Kimbo Slice. In Bellator, Scott Coker, you know my number.
But do we consider that as a death in the octagon? Because he's not deceased.
Well, it's not the octagon.
But his octagon stopped. Or his heart stopped. His heart stopped.
Octagon stopped, Joe.
In Bellator, you're right.
Jimmy, his heart stopped in the octagon. I mean, Bellator gone. What is a Bellator anyways, dude? That's what the fuck I want to know.
Bellator MMA. I'm like, Bellator MMA. That doesn't sound like it's a fighting thing. It just sounds like Bellator MMA.
It just says Bellator MMA Live. Like, I could... Like, look, and honestly, I don't even think fucking Dada died. I think that was just... Those motherfuckers are fucking around playing a show. It's just comedy, dude. Like...
When Kimbo got out of that rear naked from Ken Shamrock, can you really trust Bellator?
I said, no fucking way, dude. Ken Shamrock is a fucking motherfucker. I don't know. Ken Shamrock has thrown some fights in the past, dude, but that was all-time highest, dude. Motherfucker, what the fuck, dude? Like, you can't even say you fight in the UFC ever if you can't choke Kimbo fucking Slice out.
When you have him with the hooks in and fully pulled back, deep as fuck, deep, one of the deepest rear nakeds I have ever seen.
And then just let go, like the Bellator guys are like, oh, Kimbo's fighting out. Great defense by Kim, motherfucker. He just stopped choking him. I
wonder what Joe's reaction would have been if he was calling that shit.
Joe Rogan would have fucking cried. He would have cried. He would have been like,
"It's locked in.
It's locked in." And Goldberg's like, "It looks like Kimbo's getting out, Joe. He's out." And they're looking to stand and bang. Rip into the body, Joe.
Embrace the grind.
No, I can't stand it. I can't fucking sit here and act like Bellator's real. Like, when they put on those stupid shows like that, I like Bellator a lot. A lot of the fighters, I like him. But, dude, that shit is fucking stupid. Like, it's just comedy. Like, Dada dies. Ken Shamrock goes out and gets TKO'd by a ball shot, dude. What the fuck?
That's some next level crazy shit, which is weird as fuck.
Okay. I expect more from Scott Coker because of his track record with Strikeforce and other kickboxing organizations and shit. But goddamn, those motherfuckers at Viacom, Spike TV, they only care about ratings. I mean, obviously, what the fuck else would they care about? But I mean, it's fucking ridiculous, dude.
Man,
I was embarrassed to watch it as MMA
instead
fan.
of those.
Like, look, if you show this, if you're like, oh hey man, come on over tonight, Ken Shamrock's fighting fucking Kimbo's. The person that's never watched it.
Kimbo's on the fucking. Oh, Kimbo, the dude that beats people's ass on YouTube.
That Kimbo motherfucker, fuck that guy's eye up and shit, man. That motherfucker,
the undefeated in the streets, motherfucker. Yeah.
And then he come over and you show him like they're just sitting there and just laughing at her or something like. You watch this shit?
Do you watch this shit? Do you watch this fucking
shit,
motherfucker?
You watch this fucking gay fucking whatever, gay. I'll say it. That was fucking stupid, dude. That was like the Bruce Jenner of the MMA world, dude.
That was some freak show shit.
Like freak show fucking shit, dude. Like big cocks hanging out of a dress.
They were saying that they should, that it should be the last freak show card that they do, and that they should just
pull fucking like. Big ratings, though,
50-year-old motherfuckers is the main event.
Oh, yeah, no, dude. I mean, I would be okay if it was like Randy Couture fighting or something like that, but
got
dude,
Hoist Gracie and fucking
Ken Shamrock hasn't been good since fucking 2001. Hoist Gracie is a shitbag. He fucking... Dude, if Hoist Gracie, the one that came around in UFC 1, came to the UFC now, he would get fucking destroyed. Gunnar Nelson would wrestle fucking... Gunnar Nelson sucks. Man. He got killed by Damian Maia.
Gunnar Nelson's a motherfucker, man.
He is a motherfucker, and on that, we're going to take a bomb. To Gunnar Nelson being a motherfucker.
It's a gooner.
That not Jaeger bomb's great.
The not Jaeger bombs. Those are always my favorite, the not Jaeger bombs.
If it's the real thing, the bomb, I don't like it, but I like the not Jaeger bomb.
That not black licorice shit is the way to go.
That shit is cough syrupy as fuck, the real shit, but this not shit is not.
This not Jaeger shit is great.
It's the best.
Shout out to not Jaeger.
Shout out to not Jaeger, hashtag not Jaeger, hashtag Bombcast. Yeah, it's been fun so far. Yeah, I mean.
They said that they should take the UFC model for Bellator and, do instead of like the freak show shit, drop all that shit and just go with one superstar card a month.
I don't know, man. They have a lot of good fighters.
They acquired a lot of good shit from the UFC.
They would get better cards if they did that, but it's Viacom and Spike TV. It's all about ratings. It's all about ratings, not about the fights. They got great fighters over at Bellator. Michael Venom Page, Michael Chandler, fucking Caveman, whatever the fuck his last name is, Patricky Pitbull, the Pitbull brothers. Bobby Lashley's exciting, and then they're doing something wrong over there, man. Their heavyweight champion is fighting in other organizations right now.
Right.
He's not sitting. He's not. They should fucking. He's fighting in World Series of Fighting. He's fighting outside of the promotion. They just signed Mitrione. They got Sergey Karatanov. They got fucking Bobby Lashley. They got James Thompson. They got fucking good heavyweights to make them fucker fight.
I saw that Mitrione's going to do some broadcasting as well.
Well, I hope his eyes recover from Travis Brown.
Jesus Christ.
Fucking him. I mean, Jesus.
God damn, Travis.
Travis, what the fuck were you thinking,
what kind of
dude?
fucking shit is that, honestly, dude?
Is that what the fuck Edmund's been teaching you,
He said,
dude? I mean, we saw how great Ronda's boxing was. I mean, fuck, dude. You had to resort to eye poking Mitrione when you were getting tagged? Come the fuck on,
Travis
dude.
Brown, man. You kind of like, you have no reason to not like Travis Brown coming in that fight. Kind of.
I like Travis Brown. He's Superman punched Stephen Struve's head off.
I really like Mitrione.
I like Mitrione,
and it was his last fight on his contract. Anytime Matt Mitrione got anything going, he caught an eye poke.
Yeah? No, yeah, because, I mean, Obviously, we're
when he
fucking
needed
around.
that win the most.
We're fucking around. Travis obviously is not poking motherfuckers in the eyes on purpose.
Yeah.
But that just goes.
It's just odd.
Yeah, that's more on Edmund Tarverdian or whatever the fuck his name is, dude.
I mean, some of those were just fucking like 50. Like a lot of the eye pokes, you're like, oh, it's an eye poke. Oh, that's an eye poke. Oh, it's and then you're like, fuck, dude, is that really an eye poke? Because he like just came out straight with his shit straight out. Which I mean, it's a fight. Fuck, you can't really control all that all the time 100% when you're dealing with motherfuckers gloves, punching you in the face. And okay, so I saw a thing. There's a gloves. They have full range of motion with the UFC gloves.
Oh yeah, over the fucking
Right, and then there was like I think it was the Pride gloves they had, and they have padding on the front tips of it, so they naturally curve the hand. So
and like amateur MMA promotions and shit, they do have
they have
the gloves
too,
that extend over there, so that the eye pokes aren't a thing. Which they should. I mean, it's not going to decrease knockouts or anything. Obviously, boxing has big fucking gloves. They knock motherfuckers out. I mean, it's not going to be a problem. They just need to adopt it because that, like, Michael Bisping got poked in the eye. He's legally blind in one eye now.
Yeah.
Rumble Johnson got poked in the eye and had retina surgery. He had a bunch of problems with his eye after that, And obviously we saw Mitch Rion. What?
Said fucking Rumble, man. Just had to get that in there.
170 Rumble is a weird looking dude. If you watch
I never got a chance to catch 170 Rumble.
No, he fucked people up and shit. But if you just do a side by side of Rumble getting on the scale at 205,
that's a fucking jump, dude. He just totally middleweight and 170 to 205.
So he missed weight at 70, and then they said, "Hey, you want to fight Vitor Belfort at 85?" He said, "Fuck yeah." He fucking missed weight at 85, and then he went out there and he was fucking Belfort up, and then he gassed out. Belfort got him with a choke, but dude, you fucking bump up to 85, miss weight, get cut, and then he goes out to other fucking Titan and World Series of Fighting, and just starts fucking killing motherfuckers at 205. He beat the fuck out of Andre Arlovski.
Who was the first one he came back at?
He beat the fuck out of Phil Davis in his first fight.
All right.
Phil Davis he was going to get a title shot if he won. Great wrestler, great grappler.
Now where's Phil Davis, though?
And Bellator knocking motherfuckers out all of a sudden. What the fuck is that? Phil Davis knocking out Francis Carmona one fucking shot? Scott, what the fuck? That's fucking weird.
I wonder how USADA's over at Bellator.
Motherfuckers aren't over at Bellator. You see Bobby Lashley, he's fucking jacked out of his mind.
Yeah.
He's on a drug test since fucking 83.
He's probably born in 79, dude.
They sign their contract and say, hey, you want to take anabolic steroids? It's actually not looked down upon because this is actually a entertainment event, not sanctioned.
Right. That's like the Pride shit back in the day, huh?
No shit, it was in their contract or whatever. Vanderlei Silva looked like fucking Phil Heath. It is fucking insane shit, dude, but
I'm ready to get another one of these popping off.
I'm popping off with another one.
Another not Jagerbomb, man. This is the Bombcast. We gotta do these.
We do not Jaeger bombs. We do. We're gonna do not Irish car bombs.
Not Irish car bombs.
Just kidding. It doesn't say anything in there.
Yeah, that's true.
Irish car bombs.
Irish car bombs. Mainly because we're such McGregor fans over here.
That's not me, but they should do a Stockton bomb, dude. I'll do that all day.
Stockton bomb. I'd never do a Stockton bomb just because it sounds weird.
Fill with weed.
Not that I don't like the Diaz brothers, but
you don't like the Diaz brothers though, because he just.
I would think a 209 bomb sounds kind of cool.
Shit, a Stockton bomb. Hashtag motherfucker.
UFC bomb. 209, man.
Somebody actually sent in a question to UFC tonight and said, would you ever consider fighting your brother to Nate Diaz? He said, I want to fight Luke. That's what he said.
Ooh.
Luke, you're going to get your ass kicked by Nate Diaz. If you need protection, I am this guy over here. He will take care of you.
There's no way I could take care of that. No
I'm
way.
getting this bomb popping off for Luke. I hope you're doing good, bud. Where can the people that are listening to this Bombcast podcast follow us at? What social media sites can they follow us on?
On the gram, the Instagram. They got _Bombcast. Go over there, check out our pictures. We'll upload videos, 15-second videos, maybe teasers to our videos.
Big cock videos. I mean, not.
some unreleased shit, so you can get over there and get some exclusive shit over on
exclusive
Instagram.
on the Instagram.
And then we got Twitter, same thing, _Bombcast. And you can go over there, get anything we say, any crazy shit we say. We say some crazy fucking shit over here.
Any breaking news will be released on
If we take
Twitter.
a goddamn not Jaeger bomb, it'll be up on there.
No, yeah, if we're hanging out on a Tuesday night at a bar, we're definitely posting that not Jaeger bomb on Twitter.
So this is Friday, April 1st, 2016. Next week, April 8th, 2016, we will be at the opening day for the Mariners. We both have Mariners
Seattle
caps on.
Mariners.
We are from Washington.
We're gonna be doing videos from the Lookout Landing bar up there in the it's left field bleachers, all the way in the top.
Yeah.
We'll be releasing videos from the bars we go to beforehand, and then afterwards when we're partying, we'll be doing that as well.
We'll be doing Jaeger bombs pre-game, and we.
He means not Jaeger bombs.
We'll be doing not Jaeger bomb. We'll be doing not Jaeger bombs.
Not Jaeger bombs.
Bar of our choosing over in Seattle, Washington, and then we will head our way
in the Soto
over to,
district by the Showgirls nightclub.
We'll get over to Safeco Field. We will be waiting in line. Post some videos from in line, and then hopefully get into the pen. And if we don't
get in the
if
pen,
we do get in the pen, we'll make our way over to Lookout.
We're going back
That's our
to
spot.
Lookout.
That's our opening day
Yeah.
spot. We'll get some videos there. We'll get some good shit popping up.
we're gonna do a fight with an Oakland A's fan for the Bombcast.
Last year we were at the opening day and almost got in a fight with some Angels fans.
Yeah, no, we did. They were mean bugging our good buddy Sean, and we had to look back. I mean, he had just lost his glasses, and these guys were talking shit. They were behind us, not actually, and one thing led to another. Called him a faggot. They left because obviously they're Angels fans. They're fucking dorks.
Angels fans, besides our boy Cody. Other than that,
yeah.
Angels fans, they're kind of gay over there.
Super fucking tranny over there.
Yeah, and we go. They're over in our turf, Washington, and you're like, man, those are probably some Washington Angel fans, and you're like, man, these guys are mean mugging us when they're getting their ass kicked. Yeah. They want to fucking go. So I flipped them off on their way out, and they just walked out like little punk bitches.
Yeah, no, that was a great time. Opening day 2015 was awesome. 2016 opening day is going to be just as good, if not better.
If I see anyone sporting an old school Donaldson jersey,
I don't want to see a fucking Donaldson jersey around my fucking head.
What else are they going to be wearing?
Nothing. Nobody gives a fuck about it anymore.
Not old school, but, some throwback Donaldson jerseys, man. What the fuck else?
Buy a fucking new jersey, dude. Sonny Gray's awesome. Buy his jersey.
By the way?
Huh?
Who's starting that game?
For the Mariners?
Yeah.
It looks like Taiwan Walker's going to be on the mound.
I'm not even mad at that.
I'm not mad at that, dude.
I like Taiwan Walker.
Taiwan Walker's going to have a big year this year.
Big year.
Mariners, definitely guarantee it. First Bombcast playoff run for the Mariners. First time in 15 years, I'm guaranteed on the Bombcast.
You hear that, guys? Guaranteed playoff run for the Seattle Mariners. That hasn't happened in how long? 15 years?
15 fucking years.
15 seasons, 15 years. The Mariners have not made the playoffs, and this year it is a guarantee from the Bombcast.
Fucking T.
We'll
be there game 1 of the ALDS and Safeco Lookout doing a live Bombcast for the fans.
They want that. They're going to want that.
I'm buying World Series tickets already, man. I got that shit on pre-order. You feel me?
Yeah.
Fuck.
We're going to get those popping off for sure.
Let's take this bomb here, and then let's just get into some fucking predictions for UFC 200 fights, I guess, or something like that.
Right, yeah.
So let's take this bomb, and then go from there.
Bombs away, motherfucker.
Motherfucker. That tastes like horse pussy.
I think they put that in the ingredients for not Jaeger bombs.
No, they do. For not they in the not monster and the not Jaeger, they put horse in that one and pussy in that one. That's why Alistair Overeem likes the not Jaeger bomb.
Well, I am anyways.
You're out of not monster.
I'm gonna have to just take a straight shot of Jaeger.
You might have to.
Not Jaeger. I definitely.
You need to get that under control, man.
But that's okay over here. We don't mind. We're just over here having a good time.
April fucking Fool's Day, man.
It is April fucking Fool's Day, man. I totally forgot.
I didn't forget. I never forget, man. That's why I never get fooled. I never get fooled because I'm always remembering that it's April Fool's Day.
It skips my mind all the time during the day, and I'll remember shit. I'm not saying I get caught. I just forget that it is April Fool's Day, and everything is suspect on April Fool's Day. Everything.
I mean, that's just with everyday life, though, dude. In this day and age, man, with all the fucking vines and all the crazy shit motherfuckers can do, you never know if you run into a random person if you're gonna be fucking. If you're part of a joke.
Yeah.
You know? Like
or some
Jake Ellenberger.
Bullshit.
Jake Ellenberger was on the "Did you vote for whoever" thing, and he said,
the election already happened.
Yeah, like I voted
that
for
Jimmy Kimmel on the streets.
Yeah.
Whatever.
If you're MMA fans, you didn't know. Jimmy Kimmel, I voted or I lied or whatever.
Lie witness news. That's what that's called.
Motherfucking juggernaut Jake Ellenberger was on there lying his ass off.
Saying that he voted for who? Trump?
Yeah, no, Hillary.
Oh, okay.
That's what happens when you fucking hang out with Edwin Tarverdian. You train boxing with him. You start being a fucking dork.
That head trauma starts kicking in, probably.
He got his ass whipped by Robbie Lawler. Got his ass choked the fuck out by Gastelum. I mean, he's going through a rough patch, but I didn't ever imagine seeing him on that
shit. And he was on there not posed as a celebrity or anything. He was on there as a normal motherfucker.
Yeah. Hey, we don't know who this motherfucker is. He headlined a fucking card on Fox Sports 1 like 3 times, but whatever. Jake, did you... Or not Jake, I don't know what the fuck it said. Did you vote? He said, yeah. I voted for Hillary or whoever the fuck he voted for. And just a bold-faced like, what the fuck is Dana doing over there? Like, dude, pay the man enough money so he doesn't have to fucking do that shit.
So he can fucking pay attention to politics as well.
Pay him enough money so we can get the fucking internet, Dana. Enough of this this
Reebok fucking money, man.
Vitor, speaking of the retard money, the Reebok money, said he's losing millions of dollars per fight.
I believe
under
it.
the Reebok deal.
I believe
he's making like the top of the end shit.
Right.
30 grand or whatever.
What was he sponsored by originally? What was
like
the big
a bunch of shit, fucking Venom, Bad Boy, fucking a bunch of bullshit. Yeah, and he's like LeBron James in Brazil.
Right.
He's the guy like him and Aldo and fucking Nogueira brothers and Cyborg. Losing millions per fight, and how the fuck is that? Look, dude.
Justified with the UFC when they're making that kind of fucking cash to put their lives on the line. Their lives on the line. Died. You can't forget that.
And is $40,000 to fight for Reebok enough money for DC to die against Jon Jones?
No. Okay, so what was Demetrius Johnson, Mighty Mouse, making? He was making a lot via Microsoft.
Yeah, dude, he had the Advanced Warfare shirt on. I'm sure he was making bank.
He probably made at least $500,000, I'm sure.
No, with
all of his sponsors.
Well, yeah, because he was sponsored by Xbox One, Call of Duty. Right. I wish we saw him with the Destiny shirt, honestly.
That would have been nice. He's always grinding. He was always grinding.
He would have saved Destiny. Shout out to Demetrius. My brother-in-law beat you. Just kidding, he lost. I'm not going to tell you my brother-in-law.
I don't think he remembers that.
Maybe not from all the head trauma. Oh wait, he's not been touched.
Handedly beating motherfuckers at 125.
Yeah. Kirik, can you please unban me from juicing fucking Uncle Creepy, please, motherfucker?
When he's Uncle Creepy's claiming that he's the true champion, I mean it's okay to juice a fighter in that stance.
Yeah, dude. Fighter bashing. He's not saying, hey, John Lineker hit you a little too hard. You forgot you lost to fucking Demetrius. Like, seriously, dude.
John Lineker hits hard. He hits hard.
He hits hard, man. I mean, I've never been hit that hard before.
I heard the octagon turn sideways for you, Ian.
John Lineker's a motherfucker. And Eddie Bravo on that podcast didn't even know he fought John Lineker.
Oh, really?
He's like, John Lineker is fucking bad as fuck and all this shit, bro. And then Rogan's like, yeah, Uncle Creepy fought him. He's like, yeah, he hit so fucking hard.
You sounded like him right there. That was good. He hits hard, but not as Mickey Mousey.
I'm a fan of Uncle Creepy, honestly. That nickname is top level shit.
Okay, so I haven't been around with the UFC for multiple years, but I've been around for a while. So when Goldberg says the notorious one instead of the notorious Conor McGregor, does he say the creepy one?
No, he might. I don't know. Uncle Creepy doesn't fight too often for some reason. Reebok money, probably. I don't think he says the creepy one, though. I think he says Uncle Creepy. The creepy one.
Dude, I heard he has a new podcast. Haven't checked it out yet.
Yeah, we're not going to plug the podcast, but we will plug our YouTube channels. I'm just kidding.
Bombcast / or youtube.com/bombcast.
Yep, youtube.com/bombcast.
The
Subscribe,
Bombcast.
like, do whatever you want. Call us fucking fags or dorks in the fucking comment section. Call us trannies. I don't give a fuck what you do. Just get over there. Talk shit to us. We'll
Get the numbers up, please.
get our fucking numbers up because we're in this podcast game to take over, not take part. As Mystic Beck, or was it Kenny Florian that said that? I don't remember.
think it was Kenny Florian. Oh, wait, no, it was Conor McGregor. That's right. It's, kinda hard.
Did Conor McGregor or Kenny Florian say, get your numbers up at the pod on that press conference? You can decide.
Which one?
You know the ones where he was talking to TJ Dillashaw or somebody to say, get your numbers up? Get your numbers up? Was that McGregor saying that, or was it Florian?
Man. I want to say that was probably Florian.
No, it was definitely Florian that said that. No, I'm just fucking around. Kenny Florian is one of my favorite dudes in MMA. His fucking Kimbo Slice versus Sean Gannon thread on the UG is fucking legendary. He said, fights over dickheads. Gannon knock Kimbo the fuck out. That's something you can actually quote Kenny Florian is saying because he has said it.
Wow.
It's a great thread. If you want to check it out, go to the Underground. Kirik again, plug. Give me some money, big boy. Yeah, dude, fuck.
I just can't wait till we're 5 videos in and I can say, nobody's doing what I've done in the time that we have done it.
What I've done in the time that I've done it. You know, I want to just be like Brock Lesnar and just drink Coors Light and get on top of my wife. Or do cocaine and fuck hookers like Conor.
Pull horseshoes out of motherfuckers' asses.
Beat him over the head with it. I watched UFC 100 yesterday, and I brought back some good fucking memories of Lesnar. Hopefully, he's able to beat Dean Ambrose in their no-hold-bar match at WrestleMania this weekend.
That was the turn right there, man. I was not expecting.
Oh man, I haven't watched wrestling for a while, but I always tune in for the Brock.
He always
Lesnar
tunes in for the Brock card.
Brock is my hero. You know. Andrew's hero, I mean, his name's Andrew, by the way, is Johnny Manziel. And he wants to be just like John. I mean, terrible football player, alcoholic, drug user.
Man, you want to know some fucked up shit that I heard about? Not about him, because we all know what's going on with him. I was watching the ESPN. It was probably
he didn't even get shown at the fucking McGregor card, dude. That's how shitty he is.
He didn't. He was right next to Von Miller, too, fucking Super Bowl MVP.
That motherfucker needs to take the glasses off. Von Miller, those motherfuckers are huge.
But, so I was watching ESPN 2 or 3 months ago. It was a while ago. I think it was still during the season. It was Trent Dilfer. And, he's he does quarterback coaching as well as commentating and analyst and stuff. The
best quarterback to ever win a Super Bowl, by the way, Trent Dilfer.
Shit. Anyways, Trent Dilfer, he does high school, coaching, and he directs high school guys and brings them into camps and tries to covet their skills and make them better and all that stuff.
Which is a good thing.
And he was saying that all these kids want to be Johnny Manziel, and because, I mean, he's good on the field back in college. He didn't really perform too much in the NFL, but
it's small sample size.
Small sample size in the NFL. He didn't really have these many chances. Didn't really perform when he had the chance. This and that, whatever you want to say. Anyways,
it's neither here nor there.
All these high school kids want to be Johnny Manziel. Mainly on the field. And
who wouldn't want to be Johnny Manziel?
Who the fuck wouldn't be wanting Johnny Manziel? But all things aside, Trent Dilfer was like, man, these kids just want to be Johnny Manziel. And I'm like, you guys don't want to be Johnny Manziel. You guys don't want to be Johnny Manziel. You guys want to be a better role model. You guys want to be this and that.
Russell Wilson, go Hawks.
Fuck, man. I was like, dude, it's hitting Trent Dilfer hard. And he was like on the verge of tears saying that because these kids are getting affected by a guy that I like Johnny Manziel, but he's not a great role model when it comes to being a good standing citizen. He's not. You
want the athletic talent of Johnny Manziel and Jon Jones, but you don't want to be them.
Exactly. And he was like, he wasn't on the verge of tears, but he was choking up a little bit, and you could see it in his eyes that he was actually worried for these high school quarterback kids fucking wanting to be Johnny Manziel and shit. And it's like, God damn, I like Johnny Manziel, and it's like, fuck, they don't even want him to be this guy, because it's like, fuck, man.
Well, dude.
And after the shit he's done, it's kind of hard to even like him. But we don't know for a fact of what happened. But
we're not
you can
sitting
take
here
it
and sympathizing with Johnny Manziel on my side. He will, but
yeah.
But what I'm saying, like, Trent Dilfer is getting on the verge of tears, but he has nothing to do with it.
That's right.
Because it's that 4-letter network that will play anything
They will.
that Johnny Manziel does.
They will
Anything
say
he does.
They'll say they don't support Johnny Manziel. They hate what he's doing, but
they
they will
will
report on him 24
for the
7.
ratings. If Johnny Manziel's at a nightclub 2 years from now and he's not playing football,
Okay.
they will report on it.
Okay, so I signed on to Facebook desktop for the first time in a while today.
Hashtag desktop.
First thing, what do I see trending? Johnny fucking Manziel. What was he doing this week? He was spotted at LA nightclubs or wherever the fuck he was, nightclubs, multiple times this week, and it was the number one trending thing on my shit.
You want
What the fuck,
motherfuckers to
man?
stop wanting to be Johnny Manziel?
Quit
Stop
fucking
reporting
promoting
on
his
it.
ass.
Look, I like Johnny Manziel from his days at fucking A&M doing crazy shit. That comeback against Duke was in the bowl game was fucking outstanding.
35-0.
And that obviously the
I think it was
Alabama game is what put
35-0.
him on the map, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it was. Johnny Manziel carried that fucking team. But dude, stop reporting off the field shit.
A great winning record in the SEC with like the 112th ranked defense. Jesus Christ.
No, Johnny Manziel.
That was college, but
no, his talent is there. It's just you can't keep in football. You can't keep partying all the time and showing up for.
You got to give it up at some point. You got to be a professional at some point. That's why it's professional sports.
It's professional sports. That's why guys like Aaron Rodgers and Tom Brady, Peyton Manning are the guys.
Russell Wilson now too, and he's just too professional with it. He's been professional from day one, and he's been good since day one.
You look.
That's just fact.
Johnny Manziel, if he was tearing up, if he threw 35 touchdowns last year and 8 interceptions and rushed for 800 yards and 10 touchdowns,
and was partying, no one would give a fuck.
It
would be more spoken of than Gronk partying, just because he's an NFL quarterback.
He's not the fucking guy.
They still would not give a fuck.
No, they wouldn't.
Cam Newton's fucking over there dancing and shit, and it's
It's only a problem if Cam Newton dances
if he sucks.
And not talks about not talks to the media after the Super Bowl if they lose.
Yeah, right.
If Cam Newton, if they would have won the Super Bowl, nobody.
And he was pouring champagne, not talking to anybody, be like, oh, he's partying.
If he was dabbing, doing champagne, nobody would give a fuck. But he's sitting there dabbing and not
pouring
talking to the media.
Champagne and shit, man.
No, and look, dude, I am a Seahawks diehard fan, but I understand the hate for Cam Newton because
not from here. There was a different hate from not just fans of the Seahawks, but the 12s, which is a different.
Well, no,
base.
Dude, the guy that kept posting those petitions to ban Cam Newton out of Central League and all this stupid fucking shit.
Okay, but in every Seahawks fan's defense, most people said that guy was a loser and didn't agree with him.
No, everybody thought that guy was a dumb fucking idiot, but people that report that for the national media won't show those guys. But anyways, so the hate for Cam Newton just comes from, it's not because he's black, it's because it might be
showmanship.
No. It might be because he's not black, dude, or because he's black.
It could do something to do with it.
But it's from, because I assume the people that watch the NFL are older, in their 35,
yes, dude,
35 to 45.
Okay, when I think of normal NFL fan, it's not my age group. It's not our age group. It is someone that is older than me watching
like
NFL
our dads
games.
Or like 45 to 50
that's
years
just what
old.
we grew up with.
Yeah.
We watch our dads watching shit. But that's still true. That's still true to this day.
Yeah. No, and it is.
The majority of people watching NFL, the majority of jerseys I see on people are in that age group. The 40 to 50 age group.
But like what I'm saying, like people will always say it's not about race. It might be about race. I don't think it's about race. It's just about how he carries himself. If he's celebrating all the time, if Aaron Rodgers was doing that, people were.
He was doing that all the time.
Yeah,
but I mean, it wasn't. No, it was like the same shit.
But he wasn't
discount double checking like crazy.
Yeah, people were getting on his case about that when they stopped winning.
Yeah.
He
stopped doing it.
But it's just like
in this case,
I don't want it.
I would stop doing it too after the fucking ACLs getting torn doing that shit.
No
Two motherfuckers tore their ACL doing the discount double check.
Yeah, we would love to have you guys on the podcast.
It was like
to tell what's going on
whoever,
with your lives.
Eugene Levy or something Levy.
Something Levy, Tulloch on the Lions.
Right.
I don't fucking know.
I don't know. It was.
Dude, whatever. That motherfucker was gonna retire in 2 years anyways when he hit 28. Just
whatever.
Like Megatron.
Go out doing a discount double check, man. That's okay.
Yeah, no shit, dude. If you're an all-pro on the fucking Lions, you will retire by the time you're 29.
No doubt.
No, like
Barry Sanders.
Look, Barry Sanders,
fucking Johnson, Megatron.
Dude, Barry Sanders probably the greatest running back ever. He retired because they sucked. Megatron, one of the most talented receivers ever. His numbers aren't quite there to say he's one of the greatest, but
he's only 30.
Well, I know that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But we can't. We can, like, per year averages.
Yeah, but yeah, at the same time, in all-time yards, all-time receptions, all-time touchdowns.
He's not there.
Yeah, he's not there. Yeah.
Just like Sean Alexander's not there, just like Marshawn Lynch is not going to be there, and Frank Gore, or any of those guys, dude. But what I'm getting at, dude, as much as I don't want to say the Cam Newton hate is about race, when I log on to fucking Facebook,
and it says anything to do about black, which it always does.
It says no, but like the commenters, like, this guy's a fucking N-word, or this guy's a fucking piece of shit from the ghetto.
And they say it multiple times and stuff.
Yeah, it's like, dude, the way I think, look, if you can play, you can play.
You can play.
But it's like if Russell Wilson doesn't get the hate because he's not, they categorize Cam Newton as a thug,
right?
A thug,
just because of what?
Because he's dancing around, and it's just him. Look. If I'm a Hawks fan, I don't like seeing Cam Newton do that shit. But I'm objective or whatever enough to say, like, obviously, if he's winning, he can do whatever the fuck he wants. He's 15-1. He can do whatever the fuck he wants. But people do. It's just, I like to think everybody's equal because that's just where I grew up. But dude, as much as I want that to be, it's just not the case, dude. Majority of people, black, white, Mexican, anything, it's about race. It is. Like, black people will say so-and-so, it's just racial profiling, which, I don't know, maybe it is. It is.
I feel
white
that,
people
man.
will just say, he's a fucking N-word. He's this, he's that, he's a thug from the ghetto. Like, okay, he might be.
Preach, man. Go on. I got to take this.
He might be that, and it's just one of those things that I don't agree with, and even if I don't agree with it, it's just the way that things are. And then with, like, to say that Russell Wilson's a model citizen, he is in the NFL sense, but Johnny Manziel is a terrible example of being a great quarterback. But Cam Newton, he's done everything. He had the best year of his career. Best year of his career, accounted for 45 touchdowns. And you can't get the fucking fact that he's black out of your mind. If he was white, we wouldn't even talk about him. We just expect that greatness from white quarterbacks. But now that more black quarterbacks are getting in the NFL with, Teddy Bridgewater and Geno Smith and shit like that, it's becoming more of the norm. More athletic quarterbacks. It doesn't matter what color your skin is. If you're athletic, you're athletic. Aaron Rodgers athletic, but it's just one of those things. Just one of those fucking things, man. But let's take an intermission. I gotta take this.
Go ahead. I mean, when it comes to race with quarterbacks, they just need to drop it.
Drinking 2 beers.
Race with quarterbacks needs to drop. Black quarterbacks are big things now. Teddy Bridgewater is going to be a big thing. A lot of people, might disagree with me. He had if you want to compare it to the greats of the NFL last year, he might not have been the greatest, but hey, the motherfucker made the Pro Bowl, didn't he? And in my personal prediction, I think the Minnesota Vikings will be big next year. They might not be the best. They might not be number 1 seed in the NFL. They might not, they might be a wild card team again, but in Chippewa's mind, they definitely will be in the playoffs, and they're going to go deep. And I already predicted that they will be in the NFC Championship game. I actually said that they will represent the NFC in the Super Bowl, because I think Teddy Bridgewater is very good. I don't think he's Russell Wilson good yet. Russell Wilson is, he's been a freak of nature, but who knows how long he'll keep it up. I think Teddy Bridgewater is the man, and that man will perform, and he will take the Minnesota Vikings. Early prediction to the Super Bowl. Ooh, I said it. I think the Minnesota Vikings will be in the Super Bowl next year. AP, Adrian Peterson, big year next year. Number 1 running back. Most rushing, most touchdowns. You just can't think that he'll go down, he'll decline or anything. He's good. He's too good. He's too good. He's too LeBron. He's too physical. He's too gifted. He's too athletically gifted to go down and, decline in numbers. He's just too good. He's too young. He's not young as hell, but he is just a freak of nature. He will continue to produce, and he will help the Minnesota Vikings get to where they need to be with the play action, with the running, definitely, and they'll get to where they need to be. And, I think they will be – it's hard to say that they'll be in the Super Bowl guaranteed, but I think they will most definitely be contenders. But then again, the Panthers, man – the Panthers are going to be crazy. Damn, man, they're getting Kelvin Benjamin back. Don't forget that they did not have Kelvin Benjamin last year. And a lot of people are saying, man, Kelvin Benjamin, he might not even, how much better can you get? They can obviously get one game better at least. They were 15-1 regular season. If Kelvin Benjamin gets on that squad, there might be 16-0. They might be Super Bowl champions. Who knows, man?
Kelvin Benjamin is a big difference maker.
He's a big fucking difference maker. And, people might make the case that, he might be, they were 15-1. He might mess it up a little bit. Dude, he's 6'5". He ain't messing shit up.
Especially with Ted Gooden dropping all the balls.
Right. They would have been better, man. And if they had Kelvin Benjamin, shit.
Yeah, and I don't know where his conversation went while I was gone, but this is the Bombcast.
It was about Teddy Bridgewater and the Vikings going to the Super Bowl.
Oh, that might happen, but I didn't hear that. And this is actually the Bombcast. We drink the whole time. We're pissing the whole time. So if he went off on something, I can't attest to it.
When we're going over an hour long and we're drinking, for the first couple episodes, you got to expect a piss break between one of us or two of us or whatever. We don't have the bladders yet.
We don't have the bladders yet, but this is what's great about the Bombcast is we're drinking. This is all true feelings. This is all 100% legit. Maybe the Not Jaeger isn't legit. Maybe the Not Monster's not legit. But this is legit. No, it is legit. Hashtag Not Jaeger.
Not Jaeger, but still legit.
As he said. But yeah, to get on the Teddy Bridgewater thing, Minnesota's defense is good. They got Adrian Peterson. Teddy Bridgewater.
I didn't say anything about the Seahawks game. Just letting you know.
I don't give a fuck about
I'm just saying
game.
I didn't.
We won, and you forget about it. Teddy Bridgewater is a guy who can win you some ball games.
Football.
Cam Newton, you can't win ball games with. No, I'm just playing. But who knows how good Cam Newton's going to be next year.
I just was praising Teddy Bridgewater basically the whole time we were gone.
Teddy Bridgewater.
This stems from
his throwing motion.
One of our buddies, Sean.
Sean, we wish you're here, bud.
He, isn't such a big believer in Teddy Bridgewater. Which
hashtag where's Sean?
He's like, he wasn't even that good. Blah da 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 da. I mean, if you're an All Pro or you make the Pro Bowl, you're good.
Yeah, even if you're the 14th best quarterback on the list. But go ahead.
Anyways, you're good. And Teddy Bridgewater, man, I think he'll just continue to get better. He's young, man. He'll continue to get better.
His throwing motion is a little cause for concern, dude.
Yeah, it is.
He dips his shoulder.
It's a little floaty.
Ball that well.
You dip it and you float it a little bit.
Like if you look at all the great quarterbacks, they're all over the top.
They high shoulder and that's why.
Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady.
That's a fucking problem.
But man. Cam Newton's a little 3/4, but it works for him.
It works for him.
But Teddy Bridgewater, he's not good on the deep ball, dude. He's not.
But Cam Newton's a 6'5" motherfucker with an arm.
Yeah, he
motherfucker can make it work.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, goddamn Teddy Bridgewater wearing two gloves and shit.
Cam Newton's a fucking freak in nature.
Motherfucker could throw it David Carr sidearm style and still fucking be top of the league.
Derek Carr, speaking of the Carr brothers.
Oh, did I say David Carr? I said Derek.
No, you said David.
Oh, okay.
You might. I don't know. Maybe the fans can
David
tell us
Carr,
that.
Texans, old school.
Yeah, that piece of shit. Anyway, Derek Carr, though, is one of the brightest quarterbacks in the fucking league.
Okay, so I said the Vikings will make the Super Bowl. Raiders will be a threat. I'm not saying they'll make the Super Bowl. I'm not going to say they go deep. They might, though, Dukas. But I think the Raiders make the playoffs next year.
Put that fucking monster in front of your beer. So we can just have it on the table. We'll cut that little part out. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, no, they'll be a threat, especially with who the fuck's going to play quarterback on the Broncos?
We don't know yet.
Like,
Okay, so
They got Mark Sanchez.
and they were in talks. I don't know if they were in talks, but I know that it was not like maybe.
You want to pour some of this in your
No. They weren't in talks with Colin Kaepernick, but they were kind of showing interest in Colin Kaepernick.
Uh-huh.
The 49ers waited too long to do anything with him. Now they already had to pay his guaranteed money. So, who the fuck knows what's going to happen with Colin Kaepernick? Most likely he's probably staying on the 49ers for a while.
No one should. I mean, it's just such a big number to take on the cap, dude.
Yeah.
But I mean, they obviously have to take on some kind of the guaranteed money now because of he's been on the roster so long. But
right.
I see the 49ers drafting Vernon Adams, honestly.
That would be kind of cool.
In the later rounds.
For Vernon Adams, not. Well, I did like Vernon Adams. Then he went to Oregon. Then it's like kind of mixed feelings.
I don't like Oregon at all.
Bitch.
But I just remember he had injury plague season at Oregon.
Okay, so
his exploits at Eastern Washington though were impeccable, dude.
Right.
When Chris Peterson at Washington, UW Athletics, hashtag DeJounte Murray and Marcus, fuck you. When they didn't go after him or Braxton Miller and the transfer thing, I was pissed. I mean, Jake Browning is the future in my opinion, but if that 1 year with Vernon Adams, we could have went to the Rose Bowl or something.
Nice.
Like that could have been the difference. We had
It's not like Oregon was good last year. They fucking suck.
We had a top defense in the Pac-12. As UW.
The year before that, they had 3 first-round overall picks.
Yeah, I mean,
on defense.
On defense, we had fucking Tyler Miles fucking up, but look, Vernon Adams is a guy that can.
They're going though. That's the thing.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
UW, Washington. Next 5 years, watch out for that national.
They're gonna be in the tournament. Maybe even as early as this year because we got Budda Baker coming back, Sidney Jones Jr. We got fucking Jake Browning and Myles Gaskin.
Myles Gaskin, you think he might be a Heisman candidate?
No doubt he'll be a Heisman candidate. But I mean,
what do you think about that Pac-12 next year? What's that record going to be? Who do you see them losing to? I don't really see them losing to much people.
It just depends on the development of Jake Browning.
That's right.
Myles Gaskin runs over everybody. Our defense is still good.
Yeah.
We're losing a couple guys, but if Jake Browning can take that next step from that freshman quarterback to a sophomore quarterback.
To a sensational.
He fucking had 400-yard passing game last year.
Which isn't a fucking
run-heavy offense, though.
Yeah, a run-heavy offense. Not that stupid fucking Washington State bullshit with the...
dude, like Luke Falk fucking threw 400 yards. That's like nothing when you throw 84 times.
Yeah.
Mike. But let's take this fucking Jaeger shot, or not Jaeger shot, to Washington.
Yeah. UW Huskies, man.
Washington men's basketball and football.
Cheers to that. And the women's, man.
The women's Final Four?
The women's in the Final Four against Syracuse, man.
Wow, dude.
Who expected that? I didn't even watch it.
I mean, hey, second place is good. Second place is good.
I don't even know what the matchup is, honestly.
I don't even watch it. I just know there's some good pitches on the team.
They're good, though. That was like when they won the national championship in fast pitch. You didn't know they were in the national championship till the semifinals.
The semifinals. Not Jaeger.
We're toasting to good damn business.
Good damn business,
Good damn business.
I mean, whatever.
It's good stuff. No Jaeger. Doesn't burn as much as that regular thing.
No, yeah, that regular Jaeger is... hey. Fuck no. Let's just say it. Fuck no.
No Jaeger.
It tastes like piss syrup, not cough syrup. Piss syrup.
Piss syrup. Piss syrup. I think I'll go to...
Piss!
I think I'll go to accent after that shot, mate.
I got an accent after that shot, mate.
No one can take that left-hand shot.
After the first round, he will not answer the bell for round 2. And like I said earlier, we are not here to take part in the podcast game. We are here to take over.
We're not here to participate. We're here to
take over.
Eradicate.
Oh, I like that, big boy. Big boy. Oh, yeah. Anyways, that was a little gay. Not really one I want to talk about, but my shot glass made a dick on the table.
Oh, man. Dicks, man.
30 more minutes.
Speaking of dicks.
Dana White!
I was going to say Luke Rockhold.
What a hug! That he's got a fucking.
He got a
piece on
fucking
it.
piece on it, man.
All right, 30 more minutes.
What a fucking piece on
What
it.
a fucking piece he has. I mean, that sounded gay as fuck.
That might have been all cup though.
No way. Who the fuck are you texting?
This may be worthy. Let's
What
take a
is
look
it?
at that top one.
Well, if you're hurt, you're not apart. SG, you know who you are. You're always welcome on the Bombcast, bud. You're always welcome on the Bombcast.
Always welcome.
Always. And to all those people out there that listen to the Bombcast, if you have that friend out there, not a sexual friend, but just text him. And, make sure he knows that you think he's a fucking cock boy. And that
He's
you
got
love
that,
him.
That friend out there, is like your friend all the time. And then disappears for that 1 month.
Make sure you tell him.
It's not that you're not friends anymore. You just disappeared for a month. And
We've
the
all
other
done
two
it.
friends stayed doing the same thing.
The same thing.
We never changed.
We will never change. Even if the podcast game
Even if
changes,
the
we will
podcast
never
game changes,
change.
we will never change. But just shout out to that friend out there that always.
And guys that are listening, if you have friends out there you don't talk to, or they got girlfriends or wives or kids or dogs, who knows, and you don't talk to them as much, that doesn't mean they don't care about you.
That doesn't mean they don't care about you. Respect their space. Respect their change. Sometimes they need a big change.
Respect their hogs. And look, it doesn't matter how many times you talk, as long as you guys, when you hang out, it's just like nothing ever changed.
Nothing ever changed. You're friends.
But
Shout out to all the friends out there.
All the friends. But I mean, if you're like Drake and nothing was the same, I don't know.
Nothing was the same and no new friends and shit. That motherfucker has some problems.
No new
with
friends.
friends
No,
and
he
shit.
does. He does. He needs to get out of Marvin's room and fucking start fucking hanging out with his friends.
Oh man, Drizzy.
Yeah, he needs to stop rolling through the 6 with his woes.
Rolling through the 6. What is?
You know how that shit goes. You know how that
Pretty
shit
Drake,
goes.
man.
We're
Views,
done.
views from the 6, man. That shit's coming too.
Yeah, from the 6. I'm views from the dude. That's all I have to say. I'm excited. I'm exciting for that.
Take care.
Very
Was
exciting
awesome.
for that.
Or so let's just start from the beginning, man. So far gone.
That's not the beginning, though, dude.
Okay, that wasn't.
That's not even the beginning.
Okay, but we're talking about like.
That's not the beginning, though.
Okay,
You're
that's
like
not the
those Drake
beginning.
fans from 08, dude.
Oh damn it!
Come on, dude.
Those 08 motherfuckers, man.
Those 08 motherfuckers.
08ers gonna 08.
Oh yeah, 08ers gonna 08, dude. That was his first. So far gone, his first shit that people paid attention to.
Right. We still have a replacement girl and some shit before that too.
Closer to My Dreams is my favorite, dude. Honestly.
Degrassi's my personal favorite.
No, Degrassi is. Shout out to Degrassi.
Shout out to Degrassi. That raised me more than my.
More than my absent dad.
I was just kidding.
No, yeah, if you're from the hood, listen to Drake. He did have an absent dad, so I mean, you did watch Degrassi and grow up with Mr. Simpson taking you through school.
Spike, Miss Hatsalakos and stuff, man. Miss Hot Sauce.
Miss Hot Sauce. I
As
personally.
Spinner would say.
Look, I was personally into Miss Kwan.
Miss fucking Quan.
They got that new Degrassi shit on fucking Netflix.
Oh,
though, dude.
yeah. I haven't checked it out yet.
Snake or whatever the fuck his fucking name
Snake.
is. He's in there still teaching computer class.
What the fuck is he
10
doing
years
with his
later.
life, man?
What the fuck are you doing with your life? Rick?
Skip that Degrassi shit
Is his
out
name Rick?
when Drake. Yeah.
Rick?
No. Rick's the motherfucker that shot Drake.
Now we got to talk about Drake's miraculous fucking recovery, dude.
His recovery from fucking getting shot in the back and shit, dude. Wheelchair and Jimmy.
He got
and shit,
shot,
man.
but not like most fucking people get shot on the block. He got shot at school.
In the spine. 50 at least took it in the chest, I think, dude.
We don't know anything about that though.
I
don't. Oh man, Get Rich or Die Trying was my favorite movie ever.
I more personally liked
You're
Get Rich or Try Dying.
Get Rich or Try Dying. Oh fuck, dude. Yeah,
Which is what everyone's trying to do. They're just trying to get rich or try dying, dude.
Hey, we're gonna get rich or try dying on this Bombcast. You feel me? At Bombcast. Hashtag Bombcast on social media if you guys are watching. And then at I want this fucking hashtag not Jagerbomb to be fucking something that's a global hashtag.
We want not Jagerbomb to be trending worldwide.
Yeah, I want them to be on Monday Night Raw and say hashtag
Dwayne
Jaeger.
The Rock Johnson status trending worldwide.
Yeah, not Kevin Hart though. We don't like that motherfucker at the Bombcast. We're more into the Joe Rogan shit.
Joe Rogan.
Train by day, hashtag Bombcast podcast by night.
All day.
All day.
All day. You got to get that McGregor in when you're talking 209 shit over there.
Nick Diaz would destroy McGregor.
Well, Nick Diaz, and we're talking Nate Diaz.
Nate Diaz doesn't even speak that well.
That's right.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. My cock hurts. Said Nate Diaz.
Yeah. You know, I'd probably.
I mean, I have a training camp. I was in Cabo or whatever.
Sick as fuck of Montezuma's Revenge.
It was easy to cut weight because I was so drunk and sick.
I was out there for my boy Gilbert Melendez.
I was out there for 125. I was out there
Get
for
fucking comfortable.
I was out there for flyweight Gilbert. Giblert. Come on, fuck on Reebok. Giblert. What about Gilbert Melendez's transformation after popping, pissing hot?
Holy shit! Okay,
he looks like he can cut the fucking atom weight.
Let's go, dude. First time I saw Gilbert Melendez off, not off steroids. I'm not gonna say he did it the whole time, but he got caught with it. First time I saw Gilbert Melendez after the accusations, I saw him on ESPN. I thought Chael Sonnen for 189. I think it was for 189.
Yes, he looked
God damn, he looked 155.
I thought I was looking at Claudio Daly,
at regular weight. Yeah. He looked like a 155er at his normal weight. Jesus Christ, the motherfucker could be fighting bantamweight.
He could be, dude. He looked like
Gilbert Melendez for DJ for the fucking flyweight title, dude.
He could have fought Cyborg at a 140 catch weight, dude. That's fucking
small. Cutting as well, dude.
No shit. He could have fought fucking Joanna Jacek for the title. The motherfucker.
Gilbert Melendez looked fucking small after he got popped, man.
I don't know. We got to get the
dude. Okay, so it's perspective against Chael Sonnen.
Yeah.
I don't know what he walks around at. What does he walk around at?
Chael's big. He's like 240, but he was also on the sauce, dude.
He's also on the sauce.
Well, 240. He's huge. He's a big motherfucker.
Gilbert Melendez looks skinnier than fucking shit, dude. He looked like a fucking. He didn't look like McGregor on weigh-in day, but goddamn, he looked like a step above that. He looked like 155.
McGregor on weigh-in day looks like 50 Cent in that movie where he got cancer.
McGregor weigh-in day looks like Skeletor. He looks like Christian Bale in The Machinist.
Dude, Bale looks better.
You think Christian Bale? He looks better than McGregor on weigh-in day. What the fuck did Christian Bale weigh in at that day?
Like 120. Then he super bulked up the 220 for Batman.
Fucking dude. Begins. What was this fucking weight cut, dude? Was it water and apples?
Water and apples.
Water and apples. Okay, so hashtag water apples for Christian Bale for The Machinist, which happened like in 2006. I swear to God, it was a long time ago.
It was way fucking long ago. Dude, Bale, I need all that apples and water.
If you haven't seen The Machinist, check it out and just to see how skinny this motherfucker is.
And then turn it off and then turn the Bombcast back on. Because we're still talking about The Machinist and we don't give a fuck.
Dude, he has to be the most on brink of death person I've ever seen, even compared to Africans. I swear to God.
No shit, dude.
I swear to God.
They could have ran Bale and The Machinist as an ad on 25 cents can feed a family. And I would have said, damn,
fuck,
that's a white dude. I better donate.
Goddamn, Bale. Bale's fucking hurting over there.
Bale's fucking hurting over there. Bale's fucking hurting. I would have said to my wife,
roles for The Machinist? What the?
The Machinist, yeah.
What the fuck is The Machinist, man?
My brother's a machinist, and that motherfucker's not 123, 6'2".
Your brother, man. He says that he didn't choose his career path based on the movie The Machinist, even though he loves Christian Bale.
He 100%.
Do you think that he chose his career path based on the fact of the movie of the actor he loves, Christian Bale? Do you think he picked The Machinist because 100%. Of The Machinist?
No, 100%. I was like, hey, man. I know you're going through school and shit to be a machinist. And he said, yeah, I'm going to make like a lot of money and shit. I said, but
that's a good job.
Like, you could tell your girlfriend, like, the reason why you're going to school or your mom or your sister. But look, I saw The Machinist. I know you like bail. That's why you're going to be the machinist.
He said, nah.
He said,
Fuck no. He said, no, that's what he said. Fuck no. Can't do this shit by myself, Tim. I need a fucking squad.
Can't do this shit by myself, guys. Random fucking multi bullets. Batman vs Superman didn't suck.
I haven't seen it, man.
He hasn't seen it yet because he went and saw Allegiant.
I didn't see that yet either.
I'm sitting here on the Bombcast with him. We're having fun, right?
We're having fun.
Drinking beers
Drinking
now.
beers, drinking
And I'm
drinking
looking at
not
the
jagerbombs.
I'm looking at the camera here.
Good. Speak to our fucking viewers.
I see diversion on the shelf. I want to crack her open.
Bullshit, dude. I don't diversion on the shelf. I don't have any of that that fucking what's her fucking name, dude?
Shailene Woodley?
Shailene Woodley.
Hey, she shows her titties and Fault Beyond Our Stars. Check it out.
I don't have any of that Shailene Woodley shit on my shelf, dude. I have that Jennifer Lawrence shit, but that's about it.
I have that Brianna Banks virtual shit on my shit.
Everyone in Yelm High School knows about that.
2010
year.
2008, dude. I got.
Oh yeah, that was 2008.
That was a long time ago, man. And I do want to know where the fuck that might be still making the ways around damn high school. You know, shout out to fucking
a legend.
Brianna Bank fucking virtual porn. I made some money off that bitch.
That shit was a legend, and that still might be making its rounds. It's that big.
It's 100% making the rounds.
The
around
last
there.
person I know that had it.
Fuck the Bucks.
Was Swan Tech.
Swan Tech. Do you have my shit? Yeah, no, I hope he doesn't have it. I hope it's still making the rounds around the fucking school.
I hope it's making the rounds to this day. What are we graduated? 6 years? Man.
6 years.
Damn, dude. If it's making its rounds today, that's legend status.
Should we,
and if your name is attached to that, you're a fucking legend.
You know, should we, do some 21 Jump Street shit and undercover high school to see if we can get find that fucking porn?
Oh, fuck yeah.
That shit needs to make its way around the White Horse.
Fucking most definitely, man.
Suck my balls. We can cut that out. What are you looking at?
It was our buddy Sean's post. It played through on my laptop.
What was the post?
It was the fuck did you say earlier, man?
I don't remember.
He wish he was recording on the Bombcast.
Get him on the line.
Dude, we told him that
Get him on the line. I want to hear from him.
Do you want to hear from him?
Yeah.
All right, we got Sean Gilbert.
This is Sean Gilbert, the brains behind the Bombcast.
That's not the brains behind the Bombcast.
He's not the brains. He's not the beers. He's not anything behind the Bombcast. But he is a great friend who had a vision with us that he kind of died down, and we took over that vision. And it is the Bombcast.
When it came down to it, there was people that wanted to be in there, and there's people that weren't. But here's Sean Gilbert.
Hey, what's up?
What up, Gilbert?
What up?
You are live on the Bombcast. What would you like to say?
Shut up, dude.
No,
We're
you
promoting
really
you
are.
for next fucking episode, Gil. What do you have to
How's
say,
it going,
bud?
guys?
We're live
It's
on the
going
Bombcast.
good.
No, I'm just at Little Caesars grabbing a few pizzas.
All right, that's what's up.
Gil, what do you have to say to the fans of the Bombcast? Because we have been talking about you all day. They know that you are a part of the Bombcast. What do you have to say to the fans so they can look forward to you coming on the cast?
All right, I appreciate that.
Gil, you are the cast. What do you have to say to the fans?
All right, good stuff, guys. What's the topics tonight? What are you guys talking about?
Anything and everything, mostly UFC 200, but we did throw some football talk.
We
in
threw
there.
some Johnny Manziel. We threw some Teddy Bridgewater. We threw some Cam Newton.
What do you think of the state of the black quarterback of the NFL?
With all seriousness.
Well, no, with all seriousness, we are actually
we are actually live on the Bombcast.
Joe.
Oh my gosh, how are you guys recording this in?
I got it on speaker, man. It sounds fucking flawless, dude.
Gil, you sound so good. I am popping the boner, bud.
It actually sounds
Yes,
good.
dude, for reals.
We
go.
are on the Bombcast. What do you think about Cam Newton, Teddy Bridgewater, Russell
For all
Wilson,
the fans
Johnny
out there,
Manziel?
Sean Gilbert will be on the cast.
No, he will. He is. He's getting on the cast, and no doubt. Go ahead, Gil.
Well, when's the next session? When we gotta do this?
You can say whatever you need to say,
Hey,
buddy.
dude, plug anything you want, dude. Don't say any
We've said
bad
it all.
stuff.
You're
we
up.
said it all and everything. Go ahead.
I'm sorry here, guys.
That's fine, dude.
Say whatever you want, Gil.
Well, I'm with Carl, Dylan, and Patrick, and we're about to go to my...
They're never getting on the Bombcast.
That's fine, man. You know, sometimes people have bigger things in life, but you know,
When this Bombcast gets big, though, Gil, there will be nothing bigger because we're taking over the podcast game.
and Gilbert,
Oh, sorry,
you're at
sorry.
opening day, correct?
Monday.
Are you on opening day for the
You're at
fan
opening
meet
day,
and greet?
correct? Next week, April 8th.
Yes.
All right, man.
Is Carl going to be there?
So,
Are you going to be there, Andrew?
yes, correct.
Don't use
We
real
will-
names, Gil. We're
we will
live.
both
we
be
are
there.
live.
Okay, good. Because Timmy already told me he bought his ticket, so I'm going to.
We are live.
We are live from the Bombcast Studios in Yale, Washington.
All right, guys. Sounds good. Thanks for...
Gil, you're on the podcast on Sunday, right?
You're on.
Yes, I'm going. Yeah, we're playing...
So, Sean
There you
Gilbert.
have it, fans. Sean Gilbert will be on the podcast, and we will be talking anything and everything Hawks.
Seattle Mariners as well.
Seattle Mariners as well. Opening day.
Taiwan Walker on the mound that day.
Robinson Cano MVP 2016 from Sean Gilbert.
Nelson Cruz leading the league in home runs.
You better believe that.
Woo! Mariners making the playoffs, right, Gil?
Thanks for having me on.
There you have it, boys.
Sean Gilbert, Bombcast.
Gil, have a good night, bud.
Have a good night, buddy.
All right, later.
Later.
That is Sean Gilbert, our guest for the night on the Bombcast. Wow, I mean,
An
dude,
unexpected call. Can you believe it?
You know,
The first night.
the first night. I mean, we're on the verge of getting big.
Oh,
And,
fuck yeah.
Again, how can they follow us
Hey.
at the Bombcast?
So if you want to follow the Bombcast, you need to follow Instagram.
IG.
The _Bombcast. Simple as that. The _Bombcast at Instagram. Just Instagram. At Instagram.
Yeah.
The _Bombcast. We will upload deleted scenes. We will upload anything and everything that will not make the Bombcast podcast.
Will we upload dick pics?
We will not upload disc pics
All
because
right.
we might get banned for that.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen a lot of dick pics on Instagram, but you haven't seen a dick like this, right?
We haven't seen dicks that were unclothed, but hey, stay tuned for those.
Luke Rockhold's dick, or whatever.
We will stay tuned for those bulge pics, maybe. I don't know. You have
Bulge
to,
dicks? I couldn't hear you.
You're not
well.
the fucking subscribe. No, bulge dicks.
Bulge dicks.
Bulge pics. I mean,
bulge pics. Okay.
bulge
okay.
pics.
Okay,
So stay
alright.
tuned for those. Maybe I don't know. You have to subscribe.
Just
to
take a
find
pic of
out.
my knee.
That's
Take a-
right.
Take a pic of my knee.
Our buddy from middle school used to say he ran so slow because his dick hit his knee.
We know you have an Asian cock.
And
Anyways,
also,
what about Twitter?
follow us on Twitter at the _Bombcast as well. We got to pop in there as well. We will tweet out shit that we will probably not say here.
Can the fans like sit at home and watch us on YouTube?
The fans can definitely follow us on YouTube. They type
how
in the
how
bomb.
can they look at us?
You can definitely type in the Bombcast and you'll find it. No doubt you will find it. Type in King and Chippewa, you will find it. Type in episode 1, you will find it. Type in the Bombcast, definitely you'll find it. And that'll be youtube.com
If you want
/
to,
the Bombcast.
hey, even if you want to, guys, type in hashtag not jagerbombs. You'll find us.
Hashtag not jagerbombs, you will fucking find us. Anything to go about it, you will find us. iTunes, we're going to work to get it there, no doubt.
We will get it there. And that's it for tonight, boys and trannies. That is the Bombcast, the inaugural Bombcast episode. Andrew, how do you feel about it?
It was great, the inaugural Bombcast, dude. I couldn't be more excited.
I cannot believe Sean Gilbert called.
I can't believe that Sean Gilbert was ready on the Bombcast, ready to fucking rock, ready to go.
And that's what we are at the Bombcast. We
That's
are
what
ready
we're
at
on.
all times.
We're ready to rock
If
at
we're
all
sober,
times.
we're drunk, we're ready to go.
Ready to
If-
go.
on
When are we
Instagram,
actually
anything.
sober, King? I don't know.
You know, we're actually not sober 7 days of the week, so I mean, we're always ready for
We're always
Bombcast.
ready to rock. We're always posting videos. We're always ready to
hammer
go
but
at
functional.
24/7.
Anyways, guys, thank you so much for tuning into the Bombcast. Go ahead and leave that like, subscribe, whatever the fuck you want to do. I don't give a shit. Leave a bad comment. We're here. We're all ears. We're here for room for improvement. And thank you again. I'm King, and from the Bombcast, we are out.
Chippewa, we're out. Bombcast. Follow us on Instagram, Twitter. And that's what it is. Bombs away, motherfuckers.
Motherfuckers.
Woo!